2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam here as we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the tournament but has a real opportunity today.
They do. They need to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead and start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn. Not the result they were after there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
This putt for par here. Okay, steady now. 3 feet to go here to the hole. This hole is a short par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Playing from around 240 yards. Opting for the 5-iron. And here we are with the third shot. And he's safely on the green.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
This is their look at birdie.
And the putt drops and we're moving on. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards, a difficult par 3 to say the least.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Par putt coming up here. Was on a good line. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. That's a tad upsetting. And that brings to an end that hole. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Second shot here on the fourth. Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Time now for the fourth shot. Nine feet to the cup.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
There it is. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par four.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 170 yards.
Going with the 7. It's a little wayward.
A bit short with that effort.
Well, it's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. Putting for a par here. Oh, so close. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. That was a gallant attempt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, time's that by 10. This is nasty.
Right into the water on that one. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Sixth shot coming up. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
And from the greenside rough here. Very crafty, that shot.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Ouch, that hurts. Just a short putt remaining here. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at a par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really can't say I'm a fan of their chances on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3, to say the least.
going with the hybrid. That's not what they were looking for.
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This is about 24 feet for him here. He's got this for his par.
That's a good putt to make. You'll take that. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at a nice round number, 180 here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Go to your home ball. Go to your home. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Well, Rich, this is tough. This player's battling to make the cut, and it's cut day. How nervous are they right now?
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Time for the second shot at the 10th. This one might need to sit. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Big putt for par coming up. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
opting for the 3-wood. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye. This would be a great up and down. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
A bogey putt awaits.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Steady on. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 7. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt is of 9 feet. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for a par now. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Okay, phase 1 complete. You've got to make a good putt here. Just didn't drop. Let's try and make this one. Only dropped the 1 shot. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Nicely done. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Get down. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. And here we are with their 4th. Beauty of a chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That always looked wet, didn't it? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green. Playing their 5th shot. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Great touch.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th, and sets up another putt inside birdie range. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That's frustrating. An opportunity to make a par here. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18th.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Playing this shot from about 210 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. Getting ready to play their 3rd. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. That's disappointing. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside the... And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But, Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Major Championship winner Rich Beam and Beamer. Great day ahead here.
Luke, I'm ready to get going into this one.
And let's see what he can do here today. That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the first. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Little birdie looking here.
Okay, steady now. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock solid par right there.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. And how's that ball lying?
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
And here we are with the third shot. Got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. Playing their fourth shot. Time for the fifth shot. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Currently at +1 for the day. Here we are at the third.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Like the look of this one. A bit long on that one. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Sitting at 2 over for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
That didn't look like their best swing to me. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. And if this can go down, he'll save par. That wasn't your best effort, was it? Job done. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That's nicely done. Sitting at 3 over. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Putting now for a bogey. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Time to face a par 4 now.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
And that's the line in the sand. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Yeah, not much to sweat there. Currently at 6 over par.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Second shot here on the 7th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. This putt was about 16 feet. This one's on line. Super shot, that. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? A par putt on the table. Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. Now at 6 over for the round. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards, wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Oh, well played. 14-footer.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
A par putt awaits. Sitting at 6 over for the event. Here we go. The 10th hole.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Getting ready to play their third. Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Sitting at 7 over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Judging it beautifully.
And now at +7 for the round. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Well played, mate. Playing from around 210 yards here. Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
And here we are with their 4th. This is a bogey putt coming up.
These are on rails, looking good.
Okay, let's head to the next. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.